Welcome to this month's Nature's Calling. I'm Lucas Bond with the Missouri Department of Conservation. For many Missourians, falling leaves and cooling temperatures mean one thing: deer season's right around the corner. The November portion of firearms deer season begins November 16th and ends the 26th. But before you grab your gear and head out to the woods, be sure to have your firearms deer hunting permit and wear hunter orange. Hunting can be a very safe activity. However, you must always use good judgment and take responsibility for your actions. First, always point your muzzle in a safe direction. Be sure of your target and what's beyond it before you shoot. If you hunt from a tree stand, always wear a properly fitted safety harness. And again, remember to wear that hunter orange. Lastly, know and obey all hunting regulations. Hunters, the Missouri Department of Conservation needs your help this deer season to help limit the spread of chronic wasting disease and protect Missouri's white-tailed deer population. Chronic wasting disease, or CWD, is a fatal disease found in deer and other members of the deer family. The Missouri Department of Conservation is trying to find cases of CWD as early as possible and limit the spread of the disease. As part of these efforts, MDC conducts mandatory sampling during opening weekend of the November portion of firearms deer season within select CWD management zone counties. Hunters that harvest a deer on November 16th and 17th in the 43 of the 70 counties in the CWD management zone will need to bring their deer or deer's head to one of the CWD mandatory sampling stations located in the zone. CWD mandatory sampling stations will be open from 7:30 in the morning to 8 in the evening the first weekend of firearms deer season. To see a list of the 75 CWD sampling locations, pick up a 2024 Fall Deer and Turkey Hunting Regulations booklet or visit our website. Hunters that harvest a deer anywhere in the state during any portion of deer season can voluntarily get their deer tested for CWD. Those hunting in a CWD management zone should be mindful of carcass transportation restrictions. All deer harvested from a CWD management zone county must be telechecked before any parts are transported out of the county of harvest. Hunters who want to transport any part of the deer with spinal column or brain present outside of a CWD management zone county may only do so if delivered to a licensed meat processor, taxidermist, or MDC-approved CWD sampling station within 48 hours of exiting the county. The following parts may be transported out of a CWD management zone county without restriction: meat that is cut and wrapped or that has been boned out, quarters or other portions of meat with no part of spinal column or head attached, hides from which all excess tissue have been removed, antlers or antlers attached to skull plates or skulls cleaned of all muscle and brain tissue, and finished taxidermy products. Hunters, once you harvest the deer, MDC asks that you would dispose of the carcass in a way to help limit the spread of CWD. To limit the spread of CWD, MDC recommends that all hunters place deer carcass remains in a trash bag and dispose of them through a trash collection or a permitted landfill. Or you can bury the deer remains at or near where the deer was harvested. And as a last resort, leave the deer carcass on site where it was harvested. For more information on firearms deer season and chronic wasting disease, pick up a 2024 Fall Deer and Turkey Hunting Regulations booklet or visit our website. Thanks for watching, and remember, nature's calling. Get out and enjoy Missouri's outdoors.